A warm welcome to you, dear 10th standard students. We have been doing the sums based on this arithmetic progression lesson. Let's continue with the same. The fourth sum, AP, which is given, first term is 9, common difference is 8. We need to find out number of terms, whereas sum of n terms is being given. In this, nth term is not given, therefore we have to begin with this Sn formula, children. Therefore, this can be started with n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to, this Sn is nothing but 636. Let me start with this formula part. Then substitute the terms which are given to them. N we do not know, by 2 into a is 9 plus n we do not know, n minus 1 into d we have calculated as 8 is equal to 636. A2 minus A1, 17 minus 9 becomes 8, children. On simplification, n minus 2 into becomes 18 plus n into 8, 8n minus 1 into 8, 8. Simplification part, we have to carefully do it, children. Further simplification, n by 2, 18 minus 8 becomes 10 plus 8n will be equal to 636. See, this is binomial. From this, 2 can be taken as common. 5 times 2, 8, 4 times 2. Therefore, from this, these two, let me take 2 as common, children. N by 2 into 2 is taken as common. Remaining 5 times plus 4 times n, which will be equal to 636, children. These 2 and 2 get cancelled. Further simplification, n into 5, 5n plus n into 4n, 4n square by transpose minus 636 is equal to 0. While writing the quadratic equation, the standard form is first n square, next n, next number. Therefore, rearranging it in the standard form, plus 5n minus 636 is equal to. After this, we have to factorize this equation, children. Regarding factorization, the first and the last 7 times 14, 12 is equal to 0. Then n will be equal to 12. So, in the sum of 12 terms will be equal to 636, children. We need not to calculate this 4n plus 53 is equal to 0 because we will be getting negative values, children. Let's check here. We want 4n plus 53 is equal to 0. Therefore, 4n will be equal to minus 53. N will be equal to minus 53 by 4. We don't consider this one because n should be a positive integer, children. Therefore, sum of 12 terms will be equal to 636. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Likewise, 12 terms. If you add up, that it will become 636, children. It is not a very lengthy sum, children. Just using Sn formula, and the number seems to be a little bigger, but the factorization is easy, children. It ends up with the prime number. Therefore, directly you can consider that as one factor. Then the remaining, multiply all the next terms, you will get the remaining as another factor. Then placing the sign, children. Middle number sign to be given to the greater number. Then you have to decide for this one. Plus into minus, minus. Children, I have taken the fifth and sixth some children. Let's find out how this can be solved. A first term is given, nth term is given, sum of n terms is given. We do not know how many terms are there and common difference. Therefore, if we use this formula a plus n minus 1 into d, n also we do not know, d also do not know. Therefore, we shall start with Sn formula, children. Sn formula here can be taken as n by 2 into a plus l will be equal to, sum of n terms will be equal to 400. I have taken the second formula where the last term is given. In this, the only unknown term is a, children. Okay? A is given, n we do not know. Therefore, n let me write down as it is into a is 5 plus l is 45 will be equal to 400. Now, n by 2 into this becomes 50, children, will be equal to 400. By cross multiplication, 50 comes down, 2 comes up, or you can cancel these two. Okay? One time, this becomes 25 times. Therefore, n will be equal to 400 divided by 25. Okay? Therefore, in 100, 25 which is there about 4 times. Therefore, 16 times it goes, children. N will be equal to 16. Slowly calculate and find out, children. Okay? 100 will have 4 times, 200 8 times, 300 12 times, 400 16 times. Next, we know n. Let's start with a n, children. Okay? We know that a plus n minus 1 into d will be equal to this 45. See how to proceed, children. A, we know that it is given, children. 5, n is 16. 16 minus 1 becomes 50 into d is equal to 45. Linear equation having one variable, degree is 1. 15d is equal to 45 minus 5 because of transposition. This will be equal to 40. Then d will be equal to this 40 by 15 by cross multiplication. D is equal to, this is 3 times, this is 8 times 5. 8 by 3. Likewise, n and d can be calculated. Very simple sum, children. It will not take much time in solving this. Only thing you must know which to start from. Yes, sir, the second formula I have used because last term is given. Therefore, I have substituted over here to calculate, find the value of n. Then I have taken this value and substituted over here. The next sum, sixth one, first term is given, common difference is given, n and s and we need to calculate. Let's start with this a n, children. We know that a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 350. A n formula, children. Then a is 17 plus n is not given. N minus 1 into d is 9, which will be equal to 350. Next, what shall we do? Let's cross multiply this, children. Therefore, n minus 1 into 9 will be equal to 350 minus 17. 10 minus 7 becomes 3. 4 minus 1 becomes 3. 3, children. N minus 1 by this 9 by cross multiplication. Now, we shall check whether these two numbers are divisible by 3. This is divisible by 3. This is 1, 3 plus 3 plus 3 it comes 9. This is also divisible by 3. This is 3 times. This is 1, 1, 1 time. Now, 1 plus 1 is again 3. That 111 is divisible by 3. This is 1 time. So, here we have 3 times 3, 3 is 9. 2 comes extra children, 21, 7 times. Therefore, n will be equal to 37 plus 1. N will be equal to 38 children. So, here the number of terms is about 38. We shall take this value and find the value of Sn children. Sn can be taken as Sn will be n by 2 into a plus l we shall take because last term is given children. For that reason I have taken this formula will be equal to sum of 38 terms will be equal to 38 by 2 into this a which is 17. What is l is last term 350 can be cancelled one time. Then 1 comes here 19 times children. 90 into it will become 0 plus 7 becomes 7. 5 plus 1 becomes 6. 6. Slowly multiply and find the value children which comes 6973. 6973 comes as an answer children. Slowly find the multiplication and write the answer. So this is how sums to be calculated children. Let's look for the next subject. Children, the seventh sum is like this. Common difference is 7 and 22nd term is 149. Find sum of 22 terms. Last term is given. Therefore, let's start with this formula children. We know that a plus this is 22nd term will be equal to 21d will be equal to 149. Then a we do not know. A plus 21 into d is 7 children which will be equal to 149. On simplification this will become 1 sevens are 7, 2 sevens are 14 will be equal to 149. A will be equal to 149 minus 147 on transposition. A will be equal to 2. Simplest thing children. Okay. Then let's calculate the value of S22. Yes, n can be taken as here children. N by 2 into a plus l can be taken because first term we have calculated, last term is nothing but 149. Therefore, n is 22 by 2 into a is 2 plus l is 149. One time this is 11 times children. 11 into this becomes 151 children. Multiplication of these. Okay. 1 into 11, 11, carry 1. 5 into 11, 55 plus 1, 56, carry 5. 1 into 11, 11 plus 5 becomes 16. Slowly calculate this calculation part children. Okay. See children. 22nd term is given, sum of 22 terms to be calculated. Since last term is given, I have taken this formula. Let's try this formula, this substitute. Second term is 14, third term is, see, consecutive terms are given, therefore D can be calculated as A3 minus A2, which will be equal to 18 minus 14, which will be equal to 4. D we have calculated. We do not know A. A can be calculated using any one of the equations. Let me take this equation. We know that A2 means A plus D is equal to 14. A we do not know. D is 4, which is equal to 14. A will be equal to 14 minus 4 transposition. A will be equal to 10 children. Take this value and find the value of S51. Sn formula, Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This formula to be used, children, because last term 51st term is not given, therefore you have to go for this formula. Yes, 51 will be equal to 51 by 2 into 2 into A we have calculated as 10 plus this is n, 51 minus 1 becomes 50 into D becomes 4. Look into the calculation part, it's easy. 51 by 2 into 2 tens are 20 plus 5 fours are 21 0. It will become 51 by 2 into 220 children. One time, this is one time, this is one time, this is 0. Now, 1 into 51, 51, carry 5. 1 into 51, 51 plus 5 becomes 56, 1 0. Sum of 51 terms will be equal to 55, 1 0. 1 into 51, 51, 1 carry 5. 1 into 51, 51 plus 5, 56, 1 0 is the list. Slowly, these calculations can be done slowly, children, and you can write down. See, please note that which formula to be used at what time. If last term is given, you can directly take that second formula, n by 2 into a plus n. When the last term is not given, then you have to go with the first formula likewise. Let's consider the ninth sum, children. Sum of 7 terms is 49. Sum of 17 terms is 289. Find the sum of n terms. First term and the common difference, they are not given, children. So as for the formula, we shall try to do this one. This becomes n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula that I have taken for this, which will be equal to this 49. Similarly, for this, children, again the same formula, n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d is nothing but 289, children. Now the substitute the known terms. N is 7. 7 by 2 into 2a plus n is 7. 7 minus 1 becomes 6d is equal to 49. Now, further simplification, children, this 7 comes down, 2 comes up, children, by cross multiplication. Therefore, 2a plus 6d will be equal to 49 into 2 by this 7. 7 comes down, 2 comes up like this, children. Therefore, 1 7s are 7 7s are 2a plus 6d will be equal to 14, equation 1, children. Same way, simplify the second one. This is 17 by 2, 2a plus 17 minus 1 becomes 16d. This will be equal to 289. 2 comes up, 17 comes down by cross multiplication. 2a plus 16d will be equal to 289 into 2 by this 17. 1 time 17 times. Square numbers you must know, children. Therefore, 2a plus 16d will be equal to 34, equation 2. Comparing equation 1 and 2, we can write equation 2 minus 1 gives, equation 2 is 2a plus 16d is equal to 34. First equation is 2a plus 6d is equal to 14. You have to change the sign. This becomes minus. This also minus. This will become minus. Plus 2a minus 2a. This is plus minus. 16 minus 6 becomes 10d will be equal to plus minus 4 minus 4 0, 3 minus 1 2, greater number sign plus. Therefore, d is equal to, by cross multiplication 10 comes there, children. Therefore, d is equal to 2. Take this value and substitute in any one of the equations. Okay, d will be equal to 20 divided by this 10. Therefore, 1010 cancels. D will be equal to 2. Take this value and substitute in any one of the equations to find the value of a. Let me take the equation 1. Then equation 1 becomes 2a plus 6d will be equal to 14. 2a plus 6 into 2 will be equal to 14. 2a will be equal to 14 minus, this is 12, 6 to the 12 transposition. Then 2a will be equal to, here again 2, 14 minus 2. A will be equal to 1, children, because a is equal to 2 by 2. Therefore, a is equal to 1. Using all these things, we have to find out Sn. There are 3 parts in it. Therefore, Sn is equal to, let me consider this formula again, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Substitute. N is n only. 2 into a is 1, children, plus n minus 1 into d is 2. Let's simplify this, which will be equal to n by 2 into 2 into 1, 2, plus n into 2 becomes 2n minus 1 into 2 becomes 2. Slowly find the value of this. Plus 2 minus 2 get cancelled, children. Therefore, this will be equal to n by 2 into the remaining becomes 2n. 2 get cancels will be equal to n square. Sum of n will be equal to n square. This is nothing but n square. Sum of first n odd numbers can be calculated using the formula n squared. Children. This is an additional information. Keep it when the sum comes next. We will do it. N square. This formula is nothing but sum of first n odd numbers. Something like 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9. Find the value of first 20 odd numbers. It will be nothing but 20 square. 20 is there. 20 square 400. Sum of first 10 odd numbers will be equal to 10 square. Sum of first 25 odd numbers is equal to 25 square. N is there, no? N square. This is another formula, children. There are three parts, remember. Sum of 7, sum of 17. Calculate, and you will get two equations of linear equations having two variables. On elimination method, we find the value of d is equal to 2. Take this value and substitute in any one of the equations. You find the value of a. In AP, if we know a and d, any term can be calculated. Sum of n terms, I have used that formula and simplified. Sn is equal to n square. To practice these sums well, children, learn the formula and do well. Thank you, children.